Security forces have rescued at least 190 passengers and killed 30 terrorists as the operation against militants who hijacked the Jafar Express in Balochistan enters its second day. The attack began on Tuesday near the Mashkaf Tunnel, approximately 157 kilometers from Quetta, when terrorists ambushed the train, taking over 400 passengers hostage, including security personnel. The banned Baloch Liberation Army has claimed responsibility for the attack, with state media reporting that the terrorists were in contact with facilitators in Afghanistan. According to the Interior Ministry, around 70 to 80 militants were involved in the attack. Security forces have managed to rescue 190 passengers, including 37 injured, while 57 of the rescued have been shifted to the provincial capital. Officials confirmed that suicide bombers among the attackers had taken women and children hostage at multiple locations, using them as human shields. Due to the presence of innocent civilians, the operation is being conducted with extreme caution. The total number of casualties remains unclear, but at least 30 individuals, including the train's driver and 8 security personnel, have lost their lives. Minister of State for Interior Talal Chaudhry stated that the attack aimed to destabilize Pakistan, alleging foreign involvement. He warned against misinformation on social media, emphasizing that the government would take strict action against posts that supported terrorism or discouraged security forces. Balochistan Chief Minister Sarfaraz Bukti called the attack intolerable and assured strict action against the perpetrators. Pakistan Railways has temporarily suspended train operations to Quetta and set up emergency helplines for families of the passengers. Rescued passengers have shared harrowing details of the attack, recalling explosions and gunfire. The operation to recover the remaining hostages and neutralize the attackers is ongoing. The European Union is set to impose counter tariffs worth $28 billion on US goods starting next month. This move comes in response to US President Donald Trump's increased tariffs on 25% on all steel and aluminum imports, which took effect on Wednesday after the expiration of prior exemptions and duty-free quotas. The European Commission announced that it will lift the suspension of tariffs on US products on April 1st and introduce additional countermeasures by mid-April. These measures will target approximately $18 billion worth of goods to match the impact of US tariffs. European Commission President Ursula von der Leyen confirmed that the countermeasures will be implemented in 2 phases starting 1st April and fully in place by April 13. She added that the EU is open to dialogue and has assigned Trade Commissioner Maros Sefcovic to negotiate with the US. China will host a high-level meeting on Friday in Beijing with Russia and Iran to discuss the Iranian nuclear issue. The meeting will be chaired by China's Vice Foreign Minister Ma Xiaozhu, with both Russia and Iran sending their deputy foreign ministers. This meeting follows a closed-door session of the United Nations Security Council in New York on the same day, where members will discuss Iran's increasing stockpile of enriched uranium. The UN's atomic watchdog, the IAEA, has warned that Iran is dramatically accelerating uranium enrichment to 60% purity, just short of the 90% needed for nuclear weapons. Tehran, however, denies any intention of developing nuclear weapons.